What is up, my dudes, my dudettes, and wrestling colleagues of all kinds? Dan the Beast 94 here, coming back at you, which is the final episode for the WWF WrestleMania Legacy Box Set Collection with WrestleManias 13 and 14. So let's start off with 13 here. As you can see, the slogan, Heat, World Wrestling Federation. And this took place in the Rosemont Horizon in Chicago, Illinois, March 23rd of 1997, with the main event being The Undertaker taking on Psycho Sid for the World Wrestling Federation Championship. There you have Rocky Maivia, or The Rock, making his WrestleMania debut against the Sultan. For anybody who doesn't know, that's Rikishi. And then this epic match that we had here between Stone Cold Steve Austin and Bret the Hitman Hart. So, something that I do every episode is go through the entire match card, and then I would pick out what I would consider to be the best match / favorite match. So, first match we have here, 4-team elimination tag team match, Doug Furnas and Philip LaFont versus the Godwins versus the Headbangers versus the New Blackjacks. We had the Sultan versus Rocky Maivia for the Intercontinental Championship. We had a special attraction match with Goldust versus Hunter Hearst Helmsley. We had the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team titles on the line as Owen Hart and the British Bulldog take on Vader and Mankind. We had Farouk and the Nation of Domination taking on Ahmed Johnson and the Legion of Doom in a Chicago street fight. Then we had the submission match, Bret the Hitman Hart versus Stone Cold Steve Austin with special guest referee Ken Shamrock. And then we had the World Wrestling Federation title match between Psycho Sid and The Undertaker. By far, Bret Hart versus Stone Cold. You have that iconic shot of when, you have Stone Cold in a crimson mask bleeding as he's refusing to tap out to Bret Hart's sharpshooter, and he just passes out. He never tapped out. So, such an iconic moment there, but definitely one of my favorite matches. And then we go on to the final VHS here with WrestleMania 14. Includes exclusive, never before seen footage, the greatest extravaganza of all time. As you can see, Austin, Mike Tyson, and Shawn Michaels. This would be Shawn Michaels' final match before retiring. He wouldn't return until SummerSlam 2002. And this took place in the Fleet Center of Boston, Massachusetts, March 29th of 1998. As you can see, Undertaker and Kane, Stone Cold Shawn Michaels, Triple H delivering a pedigree to Owen Hart. Not really too fond of that, but hey. And let's get on to the final match listing here. We have a 15-team battle royal in which we would see the return of the Legion of Doom. The light heavyweight championship making its WrestleMania debut with Taka Michinoku taking on Aguila. Aguila, also known as S.A. Rios. Mixed tag team match, Marvelous Mark Mero and Sable versus the artist formerly known as Goldust and Luna Vachon. We had a Dumpster Rules match for the World Wrestling Federation tag team titles, New Age Outlaws versus Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie. We had the Intercontinental Championship on the line, Rocky Maivia versus Ken Shamrock. European title on the line, Triple H versus Owen Hart. We had the special challenge match with Undertaker versus Kane. And of course the main event for the World Wrestling Federation Championship, Shawn Michaels versus Stone Cold with Mike Tyson as the special enforcer. Now, as much as this solidified Austin's career, as winning his first World Wrestling Federation title, favorite match would probably have to be Undertaker and Kane, just because of the long, almost a year build up to this match. Since Paul Bear dropped Kane's name during that segment, oh, your brother Kane is alive, Undertaker, and then it just took months and months of anticipation until he debuted at the Bad Blood event in 1997. And then we would just see these two go at it, just foreshadowing their match leading up to WrestleMania 14, which was a really good match. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, but not only that, hopefully you guys enjoyed this series, and thank you. Tune into my next series. I'm not really sure what that's going to be consisted of. It'll probably be a yearly review of one of my DVD years for pay-per-views. Not sure which one, probably 2003. But make sure you hit that like button, leave your comments in the comment section down below, and subscribe, especially if you're going to be watching my videos and you're not subscribed. What are you doing? Hit that button. And until next time, guys, D and the Beast 94, signing off.